Boy, I look crazy. Let me see. Mm. Dang, let me see. Dang. I'm trying to get this link to work for my guest to tap in so we can get this show started, but let me see. I can't get my having trouble with my folks accessing the link. to join in on the show. Gotta get my dogs in here. Big homie said, all I know is I wanted to burn on my Raider gear. That was a tough one. We're going to get to that one for sure. Let me see. There we go. There we go. Let me see. Let me get you in here right now. Add to stream.
Nah, he's in the back spot. Yeah, boy. Yeah, that shit was easy. That shit was easy to get in.
Okay, yeah. Greedy say he having some trouble.
Yeah, like he just got to copy. He got to go to the link that you put in there. He got to copy it, and once he copy it, tell him to go to his browser. Tell him to go to his browser, his internet browser. Tell him to paste it on his internet browser, and then it'll link to his Wi-Fi, and then he'll be able to slide in. That's how I just got in right now.
Yep. Let's see. I'm gonna send that link one more time.
Send him the link. Tell him to hit the link. It's gonna tell him to copy link. Once he copies the link, tell him to go to his internet browser to paste it in the internet browser. When he does that, it's gonna connect to the Wi-Fi, and then he should be able to slide on from there. That's how I just got on.
Yeah. But yeah, if you my folks, they was asking if we could smoke on the show, drink on the show, bro. That's all good. I ain't worried about none of that. We're gonna enjoy ourselves.
On top train. Yeah, hell yeah. You know, I don't be doing no blowing no more, not like that.
Yeah, we're gonna see it. It might just end up being us because it says something about not letting people join after 10 minutes. So, which is good money. We just gonna run through it. Greedy, get in the chat, bro. You can tap in with us that way if it don't let you log in.
It should let him log in. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's good. Let me see. I'm about to pull up last week games real quick.
Yeah,
we just run through these. Cause I know this Buffalo Tennessee game just started.
Yeah, that's just about to be a banger. Yeah, that Buffalo Tennessee game is gonna be a banger.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. All right, well, shit, we just about to get to it, bro. You know, I see. Yo, Pops in the chat. I don't know if you can see him. Does it show you the chat on here?
Yeah, I see him. It says still not answering calls, man.
Look, he said he ready to burn all this Raider gear.
Yeah, he was highly upset because I came with the big troll, man. You know, I was at the bar having a ball with a bunch of football fans, man.
Yeah, hey, that game is Kyler Murray the truth, man? What's going on with that dude?
And Kyle Murray's Kyle Murray, man. That dude's like he like one of a kind. You know, dude's just like an athlete.
For sure.
You know, he's an athlete, man. That's what he is. But he shows you what he can do when he's dangerous. You know what I mean? When he, you know, he hitting them passes. When he's hitting his passes, and we got to remember also, you know, he don't got his number one target either.
That's real.
You know, D-Hop D-Hop don't come back until week 7. So he playing right now with I ain't gonna say a bunch of scrubs, but he's definitely playing with his 2s and 3s at wide receiver right now. So
facts. Yeah, D-Hop gonna be a real factor.
D-Hop coming back. When he come back, he'll be fully healthy, and he's gonna be ready to rock. I also got him on my fantasy team since niggas slept on him. They crazy.
Yeah, he gonna do his thing. He gonna come back with a vengeance, for real. Kyler Murray, man, he been having a lot of losses. So I know he has the ability. We saw that when he got the ball in his hands on them 2-point conversions, whatever the case was.
Right.
You don't want him running at all. But seeing that just reminded me, like, yeah, don't sleep on this guy. He's not to be slept on. He's serious. So when he get his targets back, he really gonna be a problem.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Especially with like I said, they still got Zach Ertz, great tight end.
Mm-hmm.
He'll have playmakers outside. He'll be solid, man. All he got to do, to be honest, he got to hold it down until D-Hop get back. If he can hold it down until D-Hop get back, that's gonna open up a lot more in the run game. Because honestly, I don't think defense really respect that outside threat.
Nah.
So they playing up tight.
Yeah.
They just leaving the man to man. It don't really have no respect for that outside. But when D-Hop come back, D-Hop, he's the one that causes them double teams. He's the one that he's the one that'll lose that 8-man box and have to turn it into. He'll relieve a lot of that pressure from theirs.
Yeah, he gonna be trouble.
They play for their coach. That's one thing I can say. They played the whole game for their.
Yeah,
they was playing all the way to that motherfucker. It says 0-0-0. Boy, I tell you,
all the way. Hey, that's a tip, man. And the head coach, he's smooth. I like him. He's smooth. He was cool, calm, collected the whole game.
I like Cliff.
Fourth down. He's smooth. Let me see. I know it's a lot to be said about the Raiders, though. Derek Carr, that's my guy, man. I'm a Fresno State Bulldog. He a Fresno State Bulldog, so I want to see Derek Carr shine, man. I want to see him do well. But I know I know it ain't been looking good these last couple of years, man, and they still struggling to figure it out. So I was hoping the Raiders would make a nice little playoff run, but that's a tough division, man.
Yeah, I'm not even being biased because I'm a Broncos fan or whatever. But the Raiders are the Raiders. They just do exactly what they do every year. It's crazy.
Yeah, and you say you don't like that having that star receiver out there, man. You said you wasn't feeling that.
With the Raiders?
Yeah, bringing in Adams, like
the Adams thing. Well, so Adams, right? Like he wide receiver 1 for sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you notice, ever since Adams joined the team, right? Mm-hmm. Now you're looking at Hunter Renfrow decrease. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? When Hunter Renfrow was on the rise, especially last year, Hunter was balling, but now Hunter, he's supposed to be like the Wes Welker, Julian Edelman type of slot receiver, but you're seeing his targets, diminish drastically, especially with Waller and Adams, they're getting most of the targets, what I'm saying? And Derek Carr, the thing about Derek Carr is, he's always going to be a good quarterback, but he'll never be a great quarterback. That's my thing. He plays just like his brother. If you ever watched his brother from the Texans, David Carr, I think his name is David Carr or whatever, he used to play with the Texans. They play similar ball, right? Like they're good quarterbacks, and don't get me wrong, just some years they'll give you that 11-5 season. They'll explode like that. And then they get to that game and then they do what the cars do, costly pick or, the pressure get under or whatever. But that's been even Raider fans have said it. A lot of them don't even trust Derek Carr. Some
they
do,
upset.
some don't. Some do, some. So it's a hit or miss. It's a hit or miss.
Man. I've been going at it with a lot of Raider fans. I've been trying to have his back, but it's just like, man, it's the game don't lie. The game tape don't lie, man. So
he tends to lock on his number one receiver a lot. Now that he got Adams back, it's like he tends to just lock on him a little too much instead of going on to his progression, right? And it's kind of like last year with Waller, right? Like even with Waller, when Waller was their number one target, like he tends to just lock on him and he like tends to force balls. You know what I mean? In the tight windows. And when you playing defenses, say the Bills,
serious
defenses like that, them defenses is serious.
Yeah.
And that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. And you guarantee to throw a costly pick here and there. It might work every now and then, but you play a good safety like a Justin Simmons or somebody that know how to roam that area, that free area, and they playing how they play the Michael Hydes and the safeties like that, you bound to throw a costly pick every time, especially when you lock in. But the Raiders are a very good team. Their pass rush is very good. Linebackers is very good. I think losing Mac
back big time.
Yeah, that was a big, even though Max Crosby he's a great rusher, but he can cause havoc when he wants to, and then sometimes you just never hear from him. But their DBs are their DBs are very young DBs, but they active. They got a good squad. I expect them to be in a race.
Yeah, they got all the pieces, so we're gonna, especially on the offensive side, we're gonna see what they do with it.
They got the run. Josh, good running back. Derek Carr's a solid quarterback. Like now is could they put it all together? You feel me? Me personally, I don't have no trust in Josh McDaniels. You feel me? I seen how he coached the Broncos not too long ago. You people gotta give Josh another chance because he was kind of under the tutelage of Bill Belichick for the last few years.
Yeah.
But I don't really have too much trust in Josh McDaniels. Honestly, me personally, I felt they should have kept that coach that turned when that whole John Gruden thing happened. That interim coach.
Yeah, they rallied behind him.
Yeah, I felt they should have promoted him to head coach because them boys was playing for that guy. They was balling for him, and that's just my personal opinion on the Raiders. I think they're good. Do I think they have a shot at the playoffs? Yes. Can they get there? Yes. Is Derek Carr gonna be great? But he got great to do it.
Look,
play great. So that's just what the Raiders.
Yeah, Deshaun said he think that's a biased opinion. He know you rocking with the Broncos. Let's move on to the Broncos and the Houston Texans. Broncos won that one 16-19. Russell Wilson went 14 for 31. Shitty. All right, what you think about that, man? How'd you feel when Russell Wilson when he came over to Denver?
Well, I mean, me personally, like I'm like every other Bronco fan. Fuck, we finally got a quarterback.
Right.
But if I got to speak on these last two games, don't get me wrong, Russell's cooking against the Seahawks. I just feel, I don't know, our coach, he kind of blew it when we did the 64-yard.
That was tough.
Yeah, that was tough. I didn't understand that at all. I'm like, you pay this dude $245 million. You do not pay nobody $245 million to do absolutely.
Bro. And I'm like, that whole time I'm thinking like Pete Carroll would never. He'd get Russ He gonna get Russ the ball.
Easy. And we was cooking. He had over 300 plus yards. We had over 300 plus yards. It wasn't like we wasn't moving the ball. our outside receivers, they was kind of getting clamped, but we were still able to move the ball. We were still able to find some seams and stuff like that. I didn't get the play call at that, but the Broncos this year, one, were starting to get injured again. Mm-hmm. Two, we look very shitty. We don't look like a playoff team.
Yeah.
Like we don't look like a playoff team. Seahawks and Texans, they're like the 25th, 27th best team in the league. You
gotta win those.
We play you play somebody like the Chiefs, the Raiders, Jay Herb, the Chargers, Josh. We play any of those teams, we're probably getting blown out. That's just the fact of it. We didn't look good even with the Texas win. Now, don't get me wrong, it's hard to win in the NFL, but you got somebody like Russ, the pieces that we have. I mean, Judy went down, but he tends to have like an injury history. I feel like he needs to put some more meat on his body, especially in that weight room. Because he get hurt. Every time he get tackled, he walking with a limp. It's just like, he's like a walking injury right now. It's not good, but we didn't look good at all. Mm-hmm. Our defense is holding their own, but Russell looked real slow against the Texans this Sunday. I didn't like the way he performed. I also didn't like how I go back to coaching, because we're supposed to have an offensive guru and Coach Hackett, and Russ ran like 30 bootlegs. I'm like, put Russ in the shotgun and let him cook. You know what I mean?
Do his thing. Let him wiggle a little bit. Yeah.
We over here, we got him under center. When he was with the Seahawks, you didn't see Russ under center like that. Every now and then he was under center. He'll do a bootleg, when their run game is gashing. But they had Russ in the shotgun that was letting them cook, But we throwing these bootlegs, and I seen like 20, 25 bootlegs yesterday, and I'm just like, it didn't look good, Even with the touchdown pass he threw, it was like, it was high, it was in the air, it was slow, the play was slow developed, like, I don't know, but it goes back to like to me, it goes back to preseason. We played none of our starters in the preseason.
That's
gotta let them play some kind of real ball during the preseason. Even if it's a half, you gotta let them play some real ball. We just look like we ain't played no real ball, and it looks like that during the second week. We don't look good, but I think we'll look better in the future.
You're right. As the season goes along.
As the season go along, more reps, more playing time. Hopefully, we can limit the injuries. Hopefully, Jerry Jeudy's shoulder's not, hurt. Get back. We already lost Tim Patrick to an ACL.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, so it's bad. But Justin Simmons, he got hurt. He's on IR. So we playing with I think Caden Stearns is back there. Our corners is whatever right now. Patrick Surtain got hurt too during the game. He got hurt. So I don't know. We got to see how we come back from this injury bug, and we got how Russ and them cook. But right now we look like the 26th best team in the league. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, and that's like you say, I pay a quarterback that much, man. Y'all expecting a lot from him. We still got some Raider fans in the chat. They talking about they're not feeling Winfrey fumbling the ball.
Yeah.
Sean say press Derek Carr. It's this is legit. These legit concerns.
Carr though, I told him he's just a shell of his big brother. He's just like Derek Carr. He'll look good. And he gonna look good sometimes. Some games he's gonna throw for 300, 3 tubs, but he's bound to have a pick or two. And then usually when he throw them, it's the most costly picks, and you just can't do that. Like the Chiefs, you can't give Pat Mahomes those kind of.
Yeah, well, we got We got Greedy in. There we go.
Yeah. We in that.
Oh, look, Big Law Dog said Carr didn't lose that game for us. You feel me? Look,
He did. He did, but he did.
They didn't put no points up. They got to put some points up, but he didn't cause that fumble though. He didn't cause that fumble.
23 points, and y'all could move past the 50 after that. So it just that's what happened.
All right, let's get on to y'all got a tough division though, man. I would not want to be in y'all division.
Best division. Oh man, best division in football. Outside, best division in football for sure.
Yeah, tough. All right, we got the Cowboys and the Bengals. I did not expect the Cowboys to pull that one out, bro. I didn't think the Cowboys starting quarterback. They got let me see, what's cat name?
That was more on the Bengals Cowboys winning. Yeah. My opinion on that is go get that man Burrow an offensive line, please, before you kill him like Andrew Luck. You know.
Ooh, seriously.
The Indianapolis Colts killed Andrew Luck. The digger was great, and he was a great quarterback, but he had no line, so he kept getting killed.
Yeah.
And that's what it looked like yesterday when the Bengals was playing the Cowboys. Michael Parsons was just getting in for free. I mean, you had people running at that man for free. He getting body slammed left and right. He running for dear life. They gotta go and the offensive line, or it's ugly.
And you would think the man took him to a Super Bowl, most sacks. You feel me? The most sacked quarterback that year. You would have think they would have just been like, let's get an offensive line.
On pace. He's on pace to be the most sacked quarterback again. That's
this year. That's for sure. That's for sure. That's for sure.
He's on pace somewhere. And the thing about the Bengals, right? And that's why we can go back to that draft. They had the option to get Penei Sewell out of Oregon. What Detroit got over there, now they got one of the best in the league right now.
That's a good point.
They had a chance to get Penei Sewell, and they chose to get Jamar Chase. Now, Jamar Chase is great, but Jamar Chase can't be Jamar Chase if Joe Burrow is getting chased. That's where that is.
Yeah, I think
game, man. They played a good game.
Yeah. For sure.
Go ahead, Greedy. What you was about to say?
You got to give Cooper Rush. You know, you got to give Cooper Rush respect, man. He came through. He stayed prepared. You know, even though I hate to give the Dallas Cowboys a whole lot of credit, but Cooper Rush, man, he stayed prepared.
Hey,
I wasn't expecting that. I thought he was gonna fold, and Burrows would come out with that win.
I was hoping he was. I ain't gonna lie.
No lie. He stayed prepared. He stayed working, and he kind of ran the offense a little better than Dak.
Hey, you know,
being honest.
I heard somebody say he was. I don't know if it was Stephen A. I don't know if it was Stephen A. or Max Kellerman. Somebody said he was out there looking like Tom Brady. I said, hold on now, pump the brakes.
Hold on, relax.
Bro he went 19 for 31, 235 yards, one touchdown.
Now let me be right about Cooper Rush. Now he's gonna be he's somebody who can fill in, but whoever said that need to really stop smoking weed, because that shit, that he is no Tom Brady, he's no Russell Wilson, he's none of that. He played a great game, and we're gonna see. I think they play. I don't know if they play Monday night, but I think they under the lights next week, and we'll see what he really do.
Yeah, they got the Giants next week, so we're gonna see. I thought, I'm gonna be honest, when Dak went down, I'm like, okay, cool, Dallas is out. I'm like, it's a wrap. I ain't got to worry about Dallas. But now I see they winning games, so we're gonna see what
Dallas got to worry about Giants.
No, we got them next week. That's gonna be a good one.
That's defense about Giants.
I don't think that.
I think that's Monday night.
Let me see.
That's Monday night next week. Yes, sir.
That's Monday night next week.
Yes, sir. So you're
yeah,
right.
it's
That's what
going
I got.
up Monday night.
That's what I got in my notes.
Prime time.
Yeah, we got the Sunday night.
Prime time. Underneath the lights. Show up.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna get to the Giants in a minute. All right, Seahawks 49ers. Tell me, now, did this work out perfectly for the 49ers with this Jimmy G situation, man?
Sure did.
Yeah. But they didn't know that. They wasn't expecting that. They wasn't expecting that. So I'm not gonna give him a whole lot of credit on that.
This dude a few plays away from the Super Bowl.
Real talk. You think that locker room happier though?
Yep.
Absolutely.
I
agree.
For sure.
They don't have to see, or they don't gotta. I know the wide receivers are happy. Mm-hmm. I know they're happy. And I'm not saying because Trey Lance is a bad quarterback. I'm just saying because now Debo can be Debo. They don't got him blocking on all these zone read type of, plays that they was running with Trey Lance. They got a traditional quarterback who can run the system, who knows how to run their system, and now San Francisco just became dangerous all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. Yeah, so what are we saying about Seahawks? What does that say about Seahawks?
The Seahawks are a 6-11 team, like we always thought they was.
Yeah. Look, Geno Smith, 24 for 30.
Geno,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Geno's not bad. Man, those stats are there.
Listen, Geno's not a bad quarterback, but he's definitely a backup quarterback that found himself in the starting position.
Yeah, and then Lockett went 9 receptions for 107 yards. Metcalf 4 for 35. That probably had a big effect on the game. He got to find a way to get Metcalf involved. Always. But look, so far, man, Geno Smith has been having some decent games. Like I said, 24 for 30.
Yes.
Geno Smith become Geno Smith. Like in the San Francisco game, he was the backup Geno Smith. Now, don't get me wrong, right? So it's like the Cooper Rush situation, like same comparison. They'll go out there and they'll give you a game.
You want to know? You want to know how many passing yards Geno Smith has passed for? 392.
Come on, man. Come on, right?
Hey, look, I'm like, that don't sound too bad. That don't sound too bad. But
yeah. When you put two numbers up, you got 739.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
See?
So we talking about you gotta think, right? Justin Herbert is throwing 300 a game.
Again,
even Carson Wentz got 650.
You know what I'm saying?
Even Carson Wentz got 650.
Geno Smith found himself in a quarterback battle with Drew Lock. All right. If he didn't win that, then we know what Geno was, right? Did Geno's team? Geno got the keys, but guarantee Seattle will be looking at picking up a quarterback in next year's draft.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap next year.
So you count so we're counting Geno Smith out.
Geno Smith is a great backup quarterback. He'll be in the league for a long time.
I can agree with that. I think he's going to be a great backup quarterback.
So why did you get rid of Russell?
He'll be in the league for a long time.
But why did they get rid of Russell then? If he's a backup quarterback, why did they get rid of Russell Wilson?
Pete Carroll wasn't getting along. If you notice, even before the game and after the game, they didn't shake hands. They didn't talk. They didn't speak to each other at all.
That's the right. Yeah, you're right.
I see that. Right. And then Pete Carroll threw it out there.
Yeah, and
he said, "Make him go left."
Yeah, it went left with Pete and Russell and Pete. They just can't eye to eye. So Russell wanted out. And
Seattle's showing mad love to Pete Carroll. They love him in that organization.
Man, I thought he was gonna be fired a long time ago, right?
I meant you, but
come on now.
I meant that he's a great coach. Who you gonna find better than Pete? Right
he's a player coach. He's a player
coach for one. And if you fire Pete Carroll, tell me a coach you're gonna go get right now.
It's gonna be bad
if you fire Pete Carroll.
You're not gonna go find anybody that's better than PJ.
Hold on. How about let me get some brothers out there. Let me get the names right, man. How many brothers?
Eric Bieniemy would be one.
There you go.
He would be one. That's who I
there
wanted.
You go. The Broncos again. There you go.
Okay, I wanted the Broncos. When we got
he deserved a chance, man.
When we got Nathaniel Hackett, I thought we dropped the ball. I thought we dropped the ball because I felt we should have got the OC over there in KC. Not only do we get a great players coach, head coach, and an offensive guru, we hurt the Chiefs all at once.
All at once. In that division, you right?
You feel me? But they have a different route.
Good point.
And I ain't gonna lie, I don't like what I see out of Hackett. I think his game manager's garbage. And it just is not looking good with that. But then again, it's only week 2. And I think we only gonna get better.
You know what problem? You know what problem you guys gonna have? I mean, we're not gonna be long-winded on it. You guys got that. You got my quarterback. He
Russell's look like dog shit though. We lost my boy, but Russell hasn't looked good at all. You ask. I'm a real Bronco fan. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Russell hasn't looked good at all. Russell has been looking how the Seahawks fans been telling me.
Hey, absolutely. Since I've been paying attention,
Russell looked a little slow. They said he was looking a little slow. They said he was
selling on him.
Yeah, they was already full selling on him. And then when Denver got it, I had Seahawks fans telling me the same thing. And so far, they're to be right. It looked like Russ is a little bit slow. It looked like he's scared to take the 5 yards and run the rock, because I've seen a few times where he could have just took off and ran, but he just trying to do too much. But once again, I don't even feel Russ is fully settled in. He ain't played no preseason ball, and all we need to do is get to like week 6, and I think you'll see the old Russell again.
We're gonna see. Law Dog said that Seattle wanted another quarterback. They just couldn't get one. I feel it. And honestly, man, it's not too many quarterbacks out there.
A lot of quarterbacks. I mean, who was they going to get? If 9 times out of 10, if they would have got a quarterback, they probably would have got a Wentz at best.
Yeah.
Or Matt Ryan or somebody.
They would. Yeah. Though, I mean, if they was going to get a quarterback,
but those don't fit their personality.
No, not at all. And they would have been bad. They would have been bad. So, anyways, how about them Giants though?
Oh man, look, man, Giants, we rolling right now, bro. We played the Panthers. The thing is, just when I was
Saquon's healthy, boy.
Saquon healthy. He didn't have a great game. Let me see what his numbers was, because I was at one point I'm looking. He had like 5 carries for like 4 yards. So I'm like that'll do it right there. But he had 21 carries for 72. So these teams gonna key on him. So we're gonna have to find a way to figure that out. And again, we back to kicking field goals. We got 1 touchdown, right? So let me see.
I'll tell you one bright spot on your team.
Hey, Saquon he's leading the NFL right now.
I'll tell you one bright spot on your team that none of y'all Giants is talking about.
What's that?
How about Sterling Shepard though?
Hey, he making a comeback. I was off of Sterling Shepard. I was off of him. I ain't gonna front.
How about Sterling? That boy coming back to be wide receiver 1. He ain't trying to.
Yeah, he is. He had the most targets. He had 6 targets. He only had 34 yards, but he had 6 targets. You feel me?
But you get a healthy Sterling Shepard, man. You guys are gonna be in good shape.
Yeah, we good.
Y'all got some young receivers now. Y'all got young receivers. Some good young receivers out there.
Yeah, we got.
But y'all get y'all healthy, a healthy Sterling Shepard, man, with Saquon, and I think Daniel Jones is good. I think he's I don't know. I think one of his highest tier. He got like a Derek Carr tier to me.
Yeah, I just need to throw a few more touchdowns, man. He went 22 for 34. I can't be mad at that at all, man.
He's mobile though. He's mobile. Derek Carr, he's not mobile. He's not mobile at all. Daniel is mobile, so he can give you a little bit more options than Derek Carr, if you ask me.
Yeah.
So I think his tier a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Derek Carr pissed me off.
I think Derek Carr is athletic though. I watched Derek Carr in college. I had to.
I know he can hoop and all that.
but I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know.
He does not like to run, bro.
The lights are too bright for that boy, just like his brother David.
Here you go. Look, man, I gotta get off the Bulldogs, man.
I said, man, look, it's not even the Bulldogs, but man, I'm telling you, they hit and when they hit that is their ceiling, bro. Derek Carr is a David Carr replica, bro. Swear to God.
That's bad,
I promise you. And the only reason David Carr got a ring because he was backing up Eli Manning.
Oh yeah,
for real.
Because he couldn't do it as a Texan.
Right.
That's tough.
Yeah, he'll give you an 11-5. He'll give you an 11-5 year.
And to me, Eli Manning ain't that man like that. Remember, he had a top 5 defense. He had a top 5 defense in the league for a few years.
Eli had a great team, and they had a great coach.
Right.
Tom Coughlin.
That's my dog.
Tom Coughlin. A great fucking head coach.
Look, Law Dog said, "Greedy, turn your gear in."
And yeah.
No, we had a great coach. That defensive line was crazy, man. We had Strahan. We had.
If you ask me who I have to pick in the NFC East, if we're just talking about the NFC East right now, the Eagles are solid. But if I had to choose one, I'll say Giants are definitely. They definitely should run the table. There,
I believe so too. We're gonna see what the Eagles do tonight. And then if they lose, I'm a big fan of Jalen Hurst. Feel me? I want to see him be successful. We're gonna see what he do tonight. But I definitely see the Giants running away with the division this year. If we could stay healthy, Saquon could stay healthy, and they continue to figure out how to be creative with this play calling. Because our offense looks good. I cannot lie. The play calling, I'm enjoying the play calling.
Facts.
Yeah, so we're gonna see what they do. What we got next? We got the Rams and the Falcons. Rams took that one. I mean, more or less, we know what the Rams.
Hey, man, I think that's to me. Rams lost to me because they let the Falcons come all the way back.
That's a bad look.
That's a bad look for the Rams, man. 2 weeks in a row looking like that.
They're a top 10 team, and Stafford is looking like Detroit
Super Bowl hangover.
Stanford, right?
Ooh, that's what I was saying.
That attitude, he's looking like he's throwing a lot of interceptions, and Cooper Kupp is Megatron, right? If you lock that down,
and Jalen Ramsey, he sealed the game for him. So that was because it was gonna be bad.
Defense wins the game, baby.
Hey, absolutely. And you see Jalen Ramsey grab that at the highest point, Greedy. I know you like
but
that.
But you can tell, right?
Oh man, what? He went up and got that.
So you can tell with the Rams, right? Last year they went for broke, and they got them one, right? But letting Von Miller go, their defense ain't the same.
Right.
Who else did they let go? Not bringing Odell back.
Yep, that was silly.
Their offense doesn't look the same.
Nope.
And
they Odell Beckham his locker's still there.
Who?
So that's confusing. Odell Beckham locker's still up.
Yeah,
they're gonna call him.
They still up in the Rams locker room. Those are facts.
When they get to the playoffs, if they don't do it before, when they get to the playoffs, they're gonna call him.
They better.
That's if somebody else don't. Hey, but this is a game that I've been wanting to talk about real quick. This Miami Baltimore game, man.
Let's get to that. Yeah, I'm excited to talk about that.
Is Tua him? Is he that guy?
Right
Tua's
now,
that guy.
I'm not that guy, but I'll say right now he is.
I think he's that guy.
Tubs?
I don't think
he's touchdowns.
Since he's guaranteed to pick a game.
Yeah, for sure. He threw two.
And
6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
And he's very inconsistent. Like you see that to it. And but let me say this. They did end the year 6-0. Last year they ended on a note, and it looked like they brought it into this year. But Right now he is. I don't think he's that guy yet. I'd say right now he is.
Yeah.
We
want to take this moment and say thank you to Bud Light.
Yeah.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you, Bud Light.
We're going to get them to pay us soon. I was going to say,
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill, man, he makes a difference. He makes a huge difference, man. You can't, the Chiefs didn't want to pay him. And they've been successful, but they still having their little struggles without him. Teams gonna be able to figure them out because they don't have that deep threat. But I say at this point, man, Tua,
the Chiefs
the Chiefs offense, they not the same. But I say Tua gonna have to break Tyreek Hill off when he get paid because that's gonna be
he got Waddle, Tyreek Hill,
be wide receiver 1. And let me tell you,
190. He went 190 yards.
And let me
man
who man talking about right now. That boy Jalen Waddle is a problem.
Look at this. Tyreek Hill got 284. Jalen Waddle has 240.
Waddle,
they're top 10 receivers, bro.
Waddle,
2 of them. Problem.
The boy's a problem, bro.
Nah, he
is nasty. And you know who else is disgusting? Javon Hollins, their safety.
Agreed.
Of the best safeties in football right now. And this is only year 2 for him.
Yeah.
They are set up for the long haul. They're young, but boy, did they draft good.
Tua is a nasty lefty.
Javon Hollins and that secondary is a problem. Their front is a problem. The Dolphins is a problem.
Dolphins is a problem. Agreed. What about the coaching though? Young coach, I love it. Young coach for the Dolphins. You know, I've been waiting to talk about this conversation. Coach no older than 40 years old, I don't think, baby.
Coach no ball.
You hear me?
And he different.
No ball.
He different. I seen him in the interview.
He no ball. And he's
no ball.
And he's a young coach, so he relates to the
what Lauder say I made Hill.
that got me weak. I've been laughing at that. Hey, keep it real though. He like, you feel me? Got you the ball 11 times. Got you the ball 11 times. You feel me? There's some truth in that.
Mm-hmm.
The Dolphins are the problem now. Going on the other side.
Yeah, got to go to the other side, bro.
The Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, man.
The Baltimore Ravens are what the Baltimore Ravens are. Like, they are going to play good defense. And Lamar's going to be Lamar. I don't know how they found a way to choke that game because that should have been a W.
Right.
But they need a real wide receiver. I think Bateman is good. I think Duvernay is a problem. But they need a legit wide receiver 1. Like, they need a wide receiver 1. Also, that contract situation is still lingering over them. And I feel like that's another reason why they fell off with that game last week. You know, Lamar doing too much. But Lamar was balling. Don't get me wrong. He was balling out.
21 for 29. 318 passing. 9 carries for 119 yards. He did his thing.
Yeah, he did his thing. Lamar did Lamar things. That's why they should have just paid him. They should have paid the man. And people say, oh, you know, the contract was 2 something. He declined it. No, he declined it because the money wasn't guaranteed how they did with Deshaun Watson.
Yep.
You got to know your worth.
Hey, and
must know your worth.
You know your worth. And down there 50 mil and all of it's guaranteed.
All of it. Hey, look, in the NFL, don't want that. They don't like that fully guaranteed contract. This is the first one I've ever heard of since I've been watching.
Because they don't like paying us. They want to use us, but they don't like paying us.
Yeah.
They
gotta.
We can talk it.
Real talk, bro. They ain't trying to give up that guaranteed money.
As a Baltimore Raven no more. I don't even think you want to be there.
And he might be out. And here's the thing though. They got a backup quarterback that's just like him. So I don't think they really
from the same area. They're from the same area too.
You know what I'm saying? Identical.
Who is it?
Yeah.
Anthony Brown.
What's it?
Because they both play like him.
Who, Huntley?
Huntley, yeah.
Huntley.
That's his name.
They got a third one that played just like him named Anthony Brown. He played for them all preseason.
Wow.
He did. They have 3. You're right. They have 3.
So they probably ain't gonna get that bread up because they know we got one just like you. And when Huntley gets in, he do his thing. He ball.
But I
promise you.
I
promise you.
They
don't skip a beat.
You send a Lamar Jackson to like to the Cowboys or something.
Oh, it's a wrap.
You know, you put him over there at Tennessee or something like that. It's ugly.
Ooh, Tennessee with the that's bad. That's bad.
That's bad with Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
that's bad.
That would never happen.
Like that, you know, it's ugly because Lamar Jackson, his stock is only rising because right now he can pass the ball.
Yeah,
his stock is only rising, but I feel like that lingered over him, and I feel like honestly that cost him the game. That cost him the game against the Dolphins, even though they played a great game.
Yeah,
but Boston Huntley came out of
UCLA.
Is it?
Who?
I didn't know that.
No, I think he came from
Who? Hudley went.
He came from
I was gonna say UCLA was ass.
He was a Hudley was.
He was at UCLA.
Yeah, I think he was a Pac-12.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was ass. We're gonna skip through the Jaguars, Colts, 24-0.
The Jaguars, though, man.
How about them? They look solid. They need to start giving Travis Etienne the ball a little bit more, but yeah, they look solid. The quarterback play is.
No, he went to Utah. He went to Utah. No, I wasn't tripping. Utah.
Transferred out of UCLA, went to Utah. Tyler Lawrence finally did his thing, though. 25 for 30. Everybody been talking about him. You feel me? Is he gonna be that guy he was coming out of Clemson?
We don't know yet.
235 yards.
We don't know
2 tubs. So we still got to see. And I mean, they played the Colts.
I gotta see a mature. Give him till year 4, year 3. Around year 3, year 4, you'll see what he is.
We're gonna find out.
He's doing all right.
Yeah, Huntley transferred from UCLA.
Facts.
Yeah, that makes sense. He got fucked up out of there. That was a good choice for him.
He started at UCLA. He transferred to Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because UCLA was ass.
Yep.
Yeah,
we got Patriots, Steelers. Facts. Patriots took that one 17-14. I think both these teams gonna be average this year. Honestly,
wild card if that.
Yeah,
I mean, exactly. I don't know how Trubisky even got a starting job. That's crazy.
What? That's what I was trying to figure out. What would y'all say this, bro? In New England, was it Bill Belichick or was it Tom Brady?
Tom Brady.
That's what it's looking like. And that's hard to say because I got mad love. I got mad love and respect for Bill Belichick.
Me too, man. Me too. I don't know. I think it's 50-50. I think it's 50-50.
Okay, so personally, this is what it is, right? Together, they were unbeatable, right?
There you have it.
But Tom Brady just showed you, like, bro, he went to the Tampa Bay with Bruce Arians and won the Super Bowl his first year.
But look at the team, though. Like, he got to pick his players.
He
handpicked his players. Belichick didn't do that. Belichick played. He won with the system, baby.
Listen, right?
You feel me? He won with the system.
And
he didn't go picking no players.
And tell me if I'm lying, right? What made Bill Belichick special, right? Was getting undrafted players and turning them into something, correct?
Mm-hmm,
right? Most of the people that Bill Belichick was getting, we never even heard of until they got
that's what I'm saying.
And right. Who was Julius Edelman until he got to the Patriots? Nobody knew him.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Who was Tom Brady?
So
who the hell was Tom Brady?
Right. And who? Yeah.
So we got to give Belichick credit because he believes in him. He gave him a chance. He coached him.
Real talk.
You give Belichick his props. I'm not saying he's not like the GOAT coach because he's a GOAT coach. He's probably the greatest coach of all time in football. Yeah, but when you put Tom Brady on another team and he wins a Super Bowl,
that's how I look. I hear you.
With who you handpicked that quarterback.
Okay, let's flip it. You put Belichick on it. You put Belichick on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and let him coach the whole squad. Does he win? It's a wrap.
And that defense, look, with that,
he might win 5 more.
Defense,
you put Bill Belichick on the Arizona Cardinals, they don't win the Super Bowl.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know what you.
I don't know about that one. Hey, Arizona, a decent team, and he can do some things with a decent team.
They'll be decent. They'll get there, but they won't win the Super Bowl.
I won't put my money on them to win no Super Bowl. And let me say this: I like Mac Jones, man. He got swag, cool kid. I think he's gonna turn into something.
Patriots ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere this year.
Bill Belichick handpicked him. He handpicked him to be his quarterback.
Yeah. Man, that was a Nick Saban and Belichick thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's their connection.
You feel me? That's their connection. That's all it is.
I remember when right before Tom Brady left, when he was getting pissed off, right? Because they had brought in Jimmy G, and then they was saying Bill Belichick wanted to ride with Jimmy G, and so that's when him and Tom Brady started beefing. Owner said, "Fuck it." They shipped out Jimmy G.
You give Bill Belichick Jimmy G.
That they did.
I think if you give Bill Belichick Jimmy Garoppolo, I think they probably would make.
Yeah, they make a push. They make
playoffs. They make playoffs.
If they don't go the Mac Jones route and they got Jimmy G do similar shit to Tom Brady. Ball out the hands quick. He would
take the check. Yeah, take the check down.
The check, that's why Debo was so great. His yards after catch was through the roof because he's gonna get the ball. You just gotta do something.
Exactly.
For real.
And we gotta watch. You gotta watch Big Law Dog.
Hey, he said so disrespectful.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna have to get him on the show, man.
Yeah, have to.
We're gonna run through a couple more games real quick before we wrap this up. I don't want to keep y'all too long. So we almost going on this hour mark. Buccaneers and the Saints. It was looking bad for the Buccaneers to start that one off, man. I thought Jameis Winston was probably gonna do something, but it is what it is. Tom Brady came back, they handled the business. Mike Evans got suspended. So since he got suspended, that might have an impact on him next week. He out for a week. But Lattimore out too. So that's gonna be tough, man. But Tampa Bay, they figuring it out. I didn't see at one point when the Tampa Bay played the Cowboys, I was a little worried about Tom Brady because a couple of them balls, I was like, hold on. Feel me? They was just selling on him. I'm like, it might be bad, but so far they figuring out. But they got a great team. Like that defense is pretty solid for the most part, man. They got the go, so they gonna figure it out.
They gonna need all that defense. That offense.
That's agreed.
All that defense. They want to win anything. It's gonna be on that defense. It ain't gonna be on no Tom Brady.
Hell no, real shit. He went 18 for 34. Fournette had 24 carries for 65 yards. They barely pulled that one out.
And the Saints, they're gonna be a good team.
Yeah,
they're gonna be a good team, but they're not great. I don't. Yeah,
Jameis Winston threw 3 interceptions.
Thomas,
they say Jameis Winston had 4 disc in his back that was dislocated or something.
That's right.
So he shouldn't have even been playing.
He probably still gonna play. He probably just gonna dose him up, put him out there anyway.
Yep, he gonna get to it. He a tough dude.
Love you too, Big Law.
If he'll,
yes, sir, man, I love, bro. That's
like, if they gotta play Hill at quarterback, their season is over.
Oh yes,
agreed. Yeah,
let me see. Let me see what old boy did.
James is solid though.
What happened?
He's a solid quarterback, man, but he's never healthy.
Yeah, never. That's
never healthy.
Problem.
Man, that's gonna get him in trouble. Like his stock, there's a stock. People understand there's a stock. We know that. Yeah. A lot of people, they're just fans. They don't understand there's a stock. Yeah. You feel me? And the more you're unavailable, your stock get lower and lower and lower. Especially being an African American quarterback.
Real talk. Real talk. You ain't gonna get too many opportunities. You got to make the best.
Too many opportunities, man.
Get in there. You got to
make the best of them.
Honestly, I think him being the Saints quarterback is probably his last starting gig.
Well, he got to do something. He got Michael Thomas out there. Michael Thomas has 6 receptions for 65. They gotta figure that out.
And he's that guy.
Weapon. And he what?
And Michael Thomas is that guy. He back healthy again, and that boy's that guy. They gotta find a way to give. They need to find a way to involve Chris Olave, their rookie receiver. They need to get him more involved in the offense. Once that happened, I don't know what's up with Alvin Kamara. Personally,
yeah, I don't know.
I haven't heard it in 2 weeks.
For real,
I don't know if he's injured or suspended or whatever. But
let me see.
They look like they're missing an Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, I don't see him. He didn't get no touches, so I don't know what that's about. Yeah, I gotta figure that one out. Let's move on to the Lions and Washington, the Commanders. Washington came back to win that one. You feel me? Which was good for me as a Giants fan. I'm like, look, we ain't led our division in a minute, man. So I'm biased on this one. But Carson Wentz went for 30 for 46.
Washington lost.
Yeah, they lost that one. Detroit came back to win it, man. Hey, yeah. Detroit, Jared Goff, 20 for 34, 256 yards, 4 tubs. Hey, I think that's a good coach for them over there. He a tough dude. That's what Detroit need. Somebody to stay on their ass and bring the best out of them. So they 1-1 right now.
They got one of the best offensive lines in football. DeAndre Swift is the truth. Amon-Ra Brown is the truth. And their defense. Their defense looks good, a little bit average, but they look good. And Detroit is it's not the old Detroit. When you play Detroit, you're gonna have to play real ball. You're gonna have to play good ball. And because they keeping right now, Wentz, they're keeping him clean. He's not getting sacked. He has a pocket, and when who's their quarterback? Goff.
That's Goff. Yep, Goff.
Yep. They keeping Goff clean, and you seen what he can do when he was with the Rams. You keep him. He can slang that shit.
Yeah, he gonna do his thing. New York Jets, they got a win over Cleveland. That was another comeback. Let's see what Cleveland did. I don't think either one of them really gonna do too much. Joe Flacco, he brought him back. 4 tubs, 26 for 44. Boo boo, 370 yards.
We got to see Cleveland with Deshaun Watson when he comes back, and we'll see what they talk.
Yeah, we see what but that's what I'm waiting for. I want to see D-Watt out there doing his thing. And then Thursday night, Chargers Chiefs. That was a good one. But hey, Herbert. They say Herbert gonna be out for a couple. He's gonna be out for a couple weeks, I believe, with the fractured rib or something like that.
He did today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he probably gonna thug it out.
He'll probably. I don't know if they'll play him next week. I wouldn't risk him, but.
Nah, yeah, they good.
He might play next week. I have him on my fantasy. I hope they don't kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if he got to sit out a week, that would be cool. Mahomes is Mahomes. The only reason why the Chargers lost is because the Chargers did Charger shit, which is they couldn't capitalize on the opportunities that was gave them because they won that football game.
Yeah, that was a shootout right there. That was a good one, man.
You get past Mahomes.
No Herbert, that's tough. No Herbert.
Yeah, we're gonna see. They say
day to day.
He day to day, so we're gonna see what happens.
He's day to day.
If he's day to day, he's gonna play.
That's what it sounds like.
He's going to play.
Day to day.
Yeah, but the Chiefs gonna figure it out too, though. They gotta figure out how they gonna get these other guys open now that they don't have that deep threat.
Well, their defense got to keep playing the way they play, and as long as their defense play the way they play, the Chiefs will always be a problem. Their offense ain't as great as they was. You could tell Tyreek was a big void because Hardman is good, but he's not even good. He's all right. He just got a lot of speed. They know how to get him the ball and try to let him get the yak, yards after catch. But if it ain't him and Kelsey, if they're having down games, it could be ugly. They're still going to the playoffs.
Absolutely.
Pat Mahomes.
Yeah. Man,
Andy
damn
Reid,
AFC is tough, man.
the legend. They
He's another GOAT. He's another GOAT.
You see, they after that
years ago though.
You said what?
He didn't have his breakthrough until like after a few years ago, and after that, it just had.
Who?
Nah, he always been cool.
Yeah,
Andy Reid always been one of those coaches, man.
Yeah, when he was with the Eagles,
he'll get you there and lose. He'll get you there and lose every year.
Now he got a team, he got a squad, but
he finally had his breakthrough with his Super Bowl with with Pat Mahomes. He had his breakthrough, but then if you look at the 2 years, like right after that, what happened? He gets there, he loses.
They lost their whole defense. Remember, they traded away their whole defense.
Their defense is solid.
I try to tell people defense win championships, man. And that KC defense again was top 10.
Years ago. They cashed out.
And the NFL wasn't ready for Mahomes. Nah. He's smart for taking a chance on Mahomes. So you got that's coaching, man.
Yeah, Andy Reid, he a GOAT, bro.
He the GOAT, bro.
Serious. And I say this, he in the second half, he usually gonna figure it out. First half might be a little,
and he'll get you to the AFC Championship, and he'll lose. You see it, like he had his breakthrough, he won his chip, and they always gonna be close, but they ain't gonna win it.
He gonna get you.
He got one. He got one now.
That's what I said. He got him one, but that was more Pat Mahomes than Andy Reid. Pat Mahomes.
Hey, who Pat Mahomes remind you of a little bit? Donovan McNabb.
Nah.
Yeah. Watch. I'm telling you. Look at it. I know Andy Reid, man.
He's way more athletic than a Donovan.
Oh, of course. There was no. Of course, but Donovan McNabb was athletic though.
I'm not even
going to no days.
Mahomes is doing.
He was.
The shit that Pat Mahomes is doing, a lot of you can't really.
Yeah, but the NFL wasn't ready for McNabb in no day. He remember he went to the Super Bowl, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, they went with the Eagles.
Yeah. And that was Reid. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was Reid. So
he had McNabb. He had Owens.
You better go to at least one Super Bowl.
Yeah, he had Terrell Owens in that squad. They had a squad. They had a solid defense too. You feel me? But look, Andy Reid that's what he do. We're gonna figure it out. It took him a while, but he figured that shit out.
Yeah, he's a very coach.
Yeah, but like you said, we got to give credit to Mahomes, man. He came in, he set the
Let's give credit to our Afro-American quarterbacks.
What? Love that, man.
Special.
Yeah.
$500 million.
Special.
That part. Special. Very special. Very special.
The shit that he do, we just haven't seen from a quarterback
ever.
Ever.
It is what it is.
He's that guy.
Yeah.
That guy. I mean, I hate to say it. I'm a Bronco fan. I fucking hate to say it.
Right, man. Who you telling?
What you gonna say, Greedy?
Look at the whole AFC, the whole conference. Look at it. Look at the quarterbacks, man. You got Lamar Jackson.
Stupid.
You got Patrick Mahomes. You got Josh Allen. You got Tannehill. You got Russell Wilson. Derek Carr.
Jay Hurd.
It's up in it. It's feel me. It's up.
It's nasty.
It's up in the AFC.
That play is insane.
Like you got to come with it every Sunday in the AFC right now.
It's gonna
If not one game, it's gonna put you right under. That's how tough it is. One game will put you right under. You lose two.
Watson coming back, and then you have Deshaun Watson. Niggas got to deal with like the
AFC.
It's tough. It's tough.
It's
Look,
tough.
Nigga, Giants go 8-8. We creep up in the motherfucking NFC. We gonna.
Y'all got it made over there. Y'all got it made.
We do. I ain't even tripping. I ain't complaining about nothing. I'm like,
I feel you, baby. Yeah, I hear that.
The Giants are in a good shape, man. Nobody expected them to be 2-0 right now.
What? Hell no, bro. And it's been bad, bro. It's been bad.
I'm happy for y'all, though. I'm happy for y'all.
Sir.
What do y'all got?
I'm happy for y'all.
You said what?
Ain't y'all head coach DeBoer or some shit from Buffalo?
DeBoer, something like that.
DeBoer,
He's solid. He's solid. He dope.
He was with Josh Allen. He know ball.
Yeah, he do his thing. And then I think
solid.
The offensive coordinator. You said what?
Your offense is gonna be solid. As long as he's a coach, your offense and Daniel Jones is only gonna get better with him as a head coach.
Yeah,
because that's what he do. And
Hey man, I watched Daniel Jones when he was at Duke. I watched him his last few years, man. He's not a bad quarterback. Dude got a whole lot of heart.
Nah, he's
Dude
not
has a whole lot of heart, man.
He's not.
Look, I'm trying
to be taught. He just needed to be taught. He had a, you know, he just needed to be taught. But with DeBow, you know, you see what he did with Josh Allen.
Yeah, so he gonna do the same thing.
He was a big part of Josh Allen's progression every year. Was the Giants head coach? Right. He was a big part of that, and now you starting to get in Daniel Jones. You starting to see his play now compared to last year. You can already tell that he's already a big influence on him. And it's only better, and it's only gonna get better. And as long as Saquon can stay healthy, and you can get that old Sterling Shepard wide receiver one out of him, if you can do that, the Giants are gonna be in the playoffs.
A wild card team.
Yeah, that's it. Get in. That's all. Hey Nate, look, we won a Super Bowl off of Nate season. Sorry, you know what the deal is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, we just gotta get in there.
I won the weakest divisions. You know,
keep it real. I can't even stunt. If I'm outside the Cowboys been doing their thing, but we know what they about.
Eagles are hitting this, like.
Yeah,
I think the Giants. Me personally, I got the Giants winning the NFC East.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like, bro.
I'm writing that down.
Yeah, I got
right.
I'm writing that down.
Yeah, I got the Giants.
I'll take that.
The G-Man
that's
will
love
be
right there.
Because I won Cooper
next week notes. I mean, for this year notes, he said the Giants going to NFC East.
Right. Because they're going to beat Dallas.
East, yep.
Beat Dallas at home Monday.
Got you.
We better, man. We got
they should.
We let Cooper Rush do his thing. I'm hurt.
Ain't no way.
I ain't gonna front. Hey, but see, this is the thing. Let me say this about the Giants. We got a nickel back, number 30. I don't even know what his name is. I only know his number because I've been watching him getting toast during the preseason and during this season. It's like once they pick on him, it's a wrap. Last week, we playing Tennessee. Almost to close out the game. To close the game, I see old boy get beat on the same route twice. First time lucky because it's a penalty. Feel me? Then they come back, same play, same route, toast him again to set up the field goal. I'm like, come on, bro.
Well, like
our DBs,
we're gonna be fair.
We gotta get better at our DBs. But honestly, like you said, we in a division where we can still get by.
Like probably the weakest group.
Exactly. That's our issue right now.
As so, like, honestly, but that's an easy fix. You go on the draft, you go and get you a few coins.
Yeah, we good. We're gonna get good. We're gonna get to it. Yes, sir.
You get you a few corners, but talking about today's game, I mean, I know the Bills in Tennessee is on right now.
Yep, 7-7. Who you got tonight?
7-7.
7-7.
The Bills.
In quarter.
Buffalo.
You got the Bills?
The Bills. Yeah. The Bills.
Yeah, they got.
I'm a big Josh Allen, man. He's another quarterback we ain't never seen before besides John Elway.
Hey, he real.
Oh, guess what the Broncos did? Pass on.
I remember.
Hey,
I was thinking, Broncos about to grab this boy because he reminds them so much of John Elway and Ben Roethlisberger. They're prototype.
Look,
and they didn't go get that boy.
Hey, he's special.
Russell.
He is. We
passed on so many quarterbacks throughout the years. Crazy. I can name a gang that's all killers now.
Who you telling? The Raiders got Russell. What's boy name? Jamarcus Russell.
Back in
Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah, that was the worst.
Man, we get that boy like $100 million guaranteed.
Yeah, that was the worst pick in NFL history. I don't know.
Oh man, we're just now bouncing back from that. That was guaranteed money he got.
Yeah, he rich. I went.
That was guaranteed. He's one of the first black quarterbacks to get guaranteed money like that.
Hey, listen. I just seen a
That's bad.
Marcus Russell interview too not too long ago, and
I think he was on the pivot or something like that.
Yeah, and
hey, shout out to the pivot too.
Shout out to the pivot.
He was talking about like how people were saying, "Oh, he's the worst pick ever" and all this. He said on the shit, I'm not tripping. He like shit. My family wealthy. He like shit, and I'm still doing good.
And I'm still.
And that's
sound like a little bit of financial literacy to me.
Yeah, so he was like hey, say what they want, but I'm still living my best life.
For real. He changed the NFL forever with that contract because then they start putting cats on those. Is everything slotted? You feel me? You're a rookie.
Yeah.
The whole game.
Facts.
Hey, he's the one who started that guarantee shit.
We'll talk.
Yeah.
I'll end on it. Shout out to the Raiders, man. They always do something unorthodox.
Oh God.
We always. You know. Shout out to the nation, baby. Shout out to the nation. We always taking a chance.
There's also a reason they ain't won a chip since '83. They always do it.
All right, that's enough. Just win, baby. Just win.
Hey, y'all need to take that slogan because y'all ain't even won the division since 2002.
Look, hey, they gonna
look.
Hey, Rich
Gannon, gonna bounce back, man. You know,
hey,
we're gonna bounce back.
We talking Rich Gannon 2002.
Man,
that was the last time.
No, I think. Oh yeah, because we was a few years ago. I think it was about 8 years ago. We were tied, like a 3-way tie between Denver, us, and I want to say Chargers. I think we all had like the same record, and Denver had to lose. And Denver didn't lose, and I messed this up. That like 8 years ago. So you're right.
Look,
that's been a long time, man.
Feeling like a Raiders fan, bro.
Long ass time not to win your division.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Yeah, that's crazy. Who y'all got in this Viking Philly game?
Vikings.
I got
the Vikings Philly.
I got the Vikings.
The Vikings is kind of cold.
I think I put them in my pick 'em. I had Bills winning. I had the Vikings.
Vikings hot.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins been doing his thing, man.
Kirk always been a good quarterback.
I'm riding with Philly.
Yeah, I'm
riding with Philly.
The Vikings on this one. Yeah. I need Philly to lose this one.
Who's on Minnesota?
But they got a Philly the favorites to win by a field goal, so they -3, so they the favorites.
Plays Viking defense is solid. Kirk Cousins is gonna throw for 300 yards, and
they just got to slow down AJ Brown. The Vikings slow down AJ Brown. Jefferson, he cold. He different.
I'm solid, but he ain't no Jefferson.
Nah. They saying that's another young cat. They saying he. I think it was Michael Irvin was saying that he probably gonna break all the records, all the receiving records. You feel me? They saying he that good. So far he has been.
He is that good. He is that good. He's different.
Them LA
He's different.
Wide receivers are special.
Hey, yeah, that program is they got a solid program. All the receivers.
I tell you, Russ is good too. That man Diggs is good.
Do you know? Had Ja'Marr Chase.
Oh, my dude cut out. You said they had Ja'Marr Chase and who?
Who?
Oh, hold on. I think his mic cut out or something. They won't let me turn his mic on. Can't unmute your guest. Their mic isn't connected. They say your mic not connected. I don't know what that's about. But with that, man, we're going to wrap it up. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. Man, I wish my dog could get his mic on.
Yeah, for real.
Get in the chat, bro, if you want to say something while we close this up. It's saying your mic is not on. It's saying your mic isn't connected. But, man, anybody that tuned in today, we appreciate y'all. That's love. A couple views, but we're going to keep it going, man. We're going to keep this going.
Hey, man, that's how I go.
See if we can get some folks behind us. Like I said, we got great personalities. y'all know a lot about the game. You feel me? So we feed off each other. Shout out to Big Law Dog, man. That was love. He was in the chat.
Folks, appreciate that.
We're gonna put y'all comments in the chat on the screen. We're gonna go back and forth with y'all. And then we back on next week, Monday at 4. Greedy, you got something?
It only gets greater, baby. It only gets greater.
Yes, sir.
It always gets greater. Tune in. It's gonna be something fun, man, for sure.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
Cruel City, can you get your mic on, bro, so we can hear you say something real quick? Say yes, sir. We up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all, brother, man.
Already, love.
Yes, sir.